National Shooting Show 2024 in Harrogate. From big name brands to local companies. And on-site clay shooting. This place has it all. Steer Jerry now at Manor & Co. Gun and rifle makers. What have you got here, mate?
Yeah, we have
rather
here
fancy looking 10-bore.
a 10-bore, yeah. It's a copy of an Ansel and Dealey, a 100-year-old Ansel and Dealey, with the bone meal colour hardening here and a copy of the original engraving. It's all proof for steel shot and modern ammunition.
And you do your own ammunition as well, don't you?
We make our own ammunition as well, our own 10-bore steel shot ammunition for it. And so people that are into waterfowling and need a gun for long shots, and here it is.
I mean, first thing you notice, it is quite weighty, isn't it?
Yeah, it's obviously because it's firing a much bigger cartridge than a 12. But we try to get the balance right with the barrel length and the.
So I was about to say, is that why you've shortened your barrels?
That's why we have
kind of balance it out.
You've got that quick handling.
Yeah. What length barrels are these?
These are 26.
26.
Yeah. Yeah, but the guns are bespoke. If someone wanted a 28-inch barrel, there's no reason why they couldn't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really nice gun, that. And I'm assuming it comes with a bit of a kick when you press that trigger, does it?
It does. It does. Yes. Yeah. Although we do try to mitigate the recoil with the bespoke loads that we do.
Yeah.
We're working on slightly lighter loads and slightly less shot, but still getting the same performance downrange.
What sort of cartridge would you put through this then, ideally?
Ideally, depending on what you're going through, would probably be a BB or a B for duck or geese. For large geese at long distance, we'd recommend a T load, which is the next size up from BB.
Well, so would you say about a 36? Did you say?
Yeah, around about that. Round about.
Obviously, it depends on your shooter what they want and
They can have whatever they want. Yeah. But we find that a 36 in a T is a good load in that gun.
Yeah. Be a very nice one to have in your gun cabinet, won't it?
Yeah. If you need the longer range for large hide waterfowl.
Do you know to say how heavy this is? It actually feels quite. It sounds a little bit dappy. It actually feels quite light. Do you know how well balanced it is?
Yeah, it's because
it comes
of the
up. It's not. Once it's up in your shoulder, it's not much of an effort to move that around.
No.
It's only feels heavy when you're carrying it really. But then once it's up and it's mounted, it's.
Well, that's why this particular one has got a short 26-inch barrel.
Yeah.
But as I say, if someone wants a longer barrel, if they're a big bloke, they can do it. But if you're our sort of build, this would be the optimum sort of barrel length for you.
Yeah, definitely. This is your eye-catching piece, this one, isn't it? People keep noticing on their way past.
That's right. This is inspired by the Colt's bunt line, as portrayed by Lee Van Cleef in some of the Clint Eastwood films. Long-barreled Colt revolver. Only we've put a 4-end grip on it. This particular one is chambered in. It's an 8-shot 2.2 Magnum.
Yep.
We also have an interchangeable carriage for this in 2.2 LR, and you can simply change the carriage by opening it up, undoing this thumb screw, and then the carriage simply comes out. You can then put the 2.2 LR carriage in, do that back up.
That really is like that, isn't it?
It is very light.
I know there's not a lot to it.
It's single and double action. You can fire it single action, or you can fire it double action. You know, for hare, geese on land, that sort of thing.
Yeah. It's definitely eye-catching, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Should we move on to the cream of your guns? What's What's that one?
Yeah,
your own
my
personal gun.
Yeah.
Is it?
This is my personal gun. It's pretty much London style 12 bore side by side. It's built to a very high spec. We have London rose and scroll engraving in the mural here. We also have 22 carat gold ducks. The gold work put on by the goldsmith, and then the engraver's engraved over it. He's even engraved the bulrushes on the water bank and the clouds and behind the ducks.
So that is some really intricate engraving, that, isn't it?
Yeah, and the gun has it has a lovely balance. Shoulders easily. Also, it's proof for steel shot. I can shoot duck with it or waterfowl with it, even with the half chokes in.
I've just noticed you've also got your initials engraved into that.
Oh yes, another little touch. It's got an ivory bead sight from a piece of ivory that we've got before the ivory ban. So so it was recycled ivory. And
how long has that been your gun for? How long have you owned that?
I've had this gun for getting on for about 18 years now.
Oh, have you? That long?
Yeah, somewhere between 15 and 20 years. So,
it's very well looked after for an 18-year-old gun.
It's been retouched because the butt was a bit scratched up and everything. And also, when I first had this fitted for me, I used to shoot with a thick overcoat. Yeah. And so the stock was shorter, so I had a longer butt plate put on, slightly longer butt plate put on. And our stocker, you can see, look at the way he's even matched the grain.
Yeah.
From the part to the original, that's all been put on. So it's refitted for me now. Obviously, as I've got older, I've changed a bit, and I'm not using such a thick coat as I used to have before.
I was about to say you've got your own recommended gun fitters as well for when people have these bespoke made to them.
That's right. We have our own London trade gunsmiths that work on the actions, and we have a London trained stocker that does all the stocking for us. They're London outworkers, and they do work for most of the London gun makers.
Yeah, really is a fantastic looking gun, that. I was saying earlier, the style of engraving I'd go for if I were to have a bespoke gun would be the touches of gold in it with ducks, pheasant, whatever it might be.
As I say, it's a lifetime gun. Also, all the guns on our rack there, you'll notice we got well configured grain down the rear part, coming to straight grain up around the action.
Yeah.
That's for a reason that if you've got a lot of this swirl type here, up around where the recoil is, where you've got most recoil, this would be a weak spot, and there could, over time, they could fracture or break there. But so what you need is you'll need your straighter grain coming up around here, where all the recoil is taken, and then your configured grain lower back. And so we choose our wood blanks to take that into account.
Yeah.
So we can have well configured grain, but still have it a bit straighter up around where you need the strength.
Yeah, I can see why you've had it for 18 years, I'll be honest. There's no need for anything else once you've got something like that, is there?
That's right, yeah.
We were fortunate enough to join Millie, a young shot with her own bespoke made 20 bore from Manor & Co, for some CPSA training before she entered the 50 bird competition.
The student that's coming on today, clear and experienced shot, got their own gun as well, so for me to sit there and go through the actual basics, so just make sure their feet are lined up properly, gun holds nice and situated. We're not going to do a gun fit today, that's not what we're here for today. And basically just go for the actual target and see how we can actually challenge them if possible. Experienced shots sometimes do struggle at an incoming target because they overthink it, they mount the gun too early, they start tracking it. As we've seen numerous times today. So sometimes the best target for them to start off with is the going away target, the first trap here, because you've got less time to think, more time to react, and basically put the CPSA method back at application. Would you like to see the target first?
Yeah, please.
Not a problem. Right, so the incomer looks like this, okay? You say pull, target comes in, and right about there, bang, that's your nice apex point there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Pull.
Down. Call when ready.
Pull.
Right, I'm content you can hit both those targets easily, surprisingly, because you've got your own gun, so you shoot quite competitively. On report pair, incomer first, then outgoing.
Okay.
Happy?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're happy?
Yeah.
You said that yes, there was a question.
It's because pairs always mock me up, but it's alright, we'll try it.
But remember, it's on report, right? So once the second target's not going until you shoot the first one.
Yeah. It'll be fine, I've got this.
You've got it, I know you have. Nicely done. Yeah, happy with that.
And that's it for another year at the shooting show. I hope you've enjoyed everything. Nice little insight into what to expect if you do end up coming one year. And also, I didn't realise that clay competition was actually as good as it is. It's a really, really difficult 50 bird competition, and there's some incredible scores going in there. I think currently when I left, it was around a 48 out of 50 that were in, and that were by Scott Shupford. However, there were rumours that someone had put a 49 in, although I didn't see that scorecard, so I don't know yet. If you've enjoyed this video, leave us a thumbs up, give me a like, and I'll see you on the next one.